Ready? The press corps, please, are you ready? All right. Yes, good afternoon once more. The most distinguished senator in our midst, the right honorable members, my colleagues, brothers, and friends from the South-South zone of our dear country, comprises former National Assembly members from the 6 states of the South-South zone. Recently, we held a meeting where over 100 of our colleagues on issues that relate to the South-South zone, and indeed, issues that concern our motherland, Nigeria as a nation. We were asked to represent the entire membership of the group here today. But suffice to say that each state is represented in this press briefing. From Edo State, from Delta State, from Bayelsa State, from River State, from Cross River State, and indeed up to Akwa Ibom State. So we're all represented here today. It shows the seriousness of the issue at stake which we want to address. We are here because we are concerned about issues that will ensure peace, harmony, and progress that relates to our zone, that will in turn relate to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because if there is peace and harmony, then there will be progress in our country. Therefore, as elders and leaders that have participated in different forms of government and represented our country at the highest level of parliament, we are here to advise, especially with the coming of the new government, on issues that relate to issue of the principal officers of the National Assembly as it relates to our zone, the South-South. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we have a prepared speech which I want to read out before subsequent comment and perhaps questions from members of the press. Here is our brief. Forum of former National Assembly members, South-South zone. Our position on the zoning of principal offices in the 10th National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We, it's all of us, members of the above forum, met on Friday, May 12th, 2023, at the National Assembly quarters, Abuja, to review issues affecting the election of presiding officers of the 10th National Assembly. The forum commended the Nigerian people for voting massively for His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaba of our world, and his running mate, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, during the presidential election of February 25th, 2023. We also commend the people of the South-South, the great South-South geographical zone, for electing more National Assembly members on the platform of the APC, and indeed the people of Cross River State, particularly for electing one of our own, a member of this forum, now elected as governor of the state, His Excellency Senator Basi Otu, as governor of Cross River State. I think we need to give a clap. Thank you. We use this forum to greet them. The forum notes further that it is the prerogative of senator-elects of the National Assembly to choose their presiding officers, to which, that is to say, President of the Nigerian Senate, the Deputy President of the Senate, and indeed other principal officers of the National Assembly. The forum further notes that unlike the House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where only ranking members can aspire to the position of speakership and deputy speakership positions, all senators-elect are qualified to contest for the offices of the Senate President and that of the Deputy President of the Senate. For the avoidance of doubt and purpose of clarity, the Senate rules, that is, under Rule 3A, states as follows. May I please quote it? That the election of the President of the Senate shall be conducted in the following manner. A senator-elect addressing the clerk shall propose another senator-elect to the Senate to be the President of the Senate, and shall move that such senator-elect do take the chair of the Senate as President of the Senate. Another senator-elect shall then second that nomination. B, that is subsection B. A senator-elect, when nominated and seconded, shall inform the Senate whether he or she accepts that nomination. He or she may then proceed to address the Senate. This forum, indeed, further notes that the provision of Section 14, subsection 3 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, which states, I quote, "The composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies," unquote. In compliance with this constitutional provision, therefore, the country's ethno-religious, cultural, and indeed regional diversity and balance must be considered and be maintained and give it consideration to. In this context, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, the existing arrangements whereby the office of the President of the Senate, the Deputy President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives are rotated between northern and southern Nigeria be strictly adhered to. We urge that the content and the section of the federal character expelled out in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should be strictly maintained for unity, for the purpose of brotherliness of our country. We strongly commend and indeed appreciate and applaud the leadership of the party, that is APC, for zoning the office of the Senate President to the South-South zone, and indeed urge that this zoning be sustained. This zoning should be maintained. We hail the party for giving us that opportunity. We are grateful. We are grateful. We are indeed grateful. The forum notes that the leadership of the party recently clarified that her earlier zoning of respective offices to geopolitical zones and individuals will be reviewed subject to a wider consultation. It was recently pronounced by the leadership of the party. That is good. This clarification has indeed brought relief and succor to the people of the South-South zone as it has opened the democratic space of the APC senators-elect from the zone, that is, there are by 7 of them, who may wish to exercise their constitutional rights to contest for the office of the Senate President, to do so without any encumbrances. Because that is democracy. The spirit of allowing whoever that is competent, qualified to participate. That is what democracy is all about. So we acknowledge that. Again, as former members and leaders of this great country and of the National Assembly, we believe and demand that all persons elected as principal officers of the 10th National Assembly should be above board and people of integrity without blemish, so that the citizens, those of us who elected them, we have maximum respect for them, so that they can govern us peacefully. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we reiterate our gratitude and indeed support for the decision of the President-elect, the most distinguished and indeed His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaba of the world, and indeed the APC national leadership in zoning the Senate presidency to the South. We re-emphasize it. We re-emphasize because we are happy. We are happy. We use this medium to express that happiness both to the President-elect and indeed to the leadership of our party. We are grateful, and we shall never fail you people. We give you a man or a person, a woman or a man from the zone that will be very competent, committed, nationalistic, that will bring harmony to our country. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate our President-elect, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, ahead of his inauguration as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, come Monday, May 29, 2023. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless.
You will announce your name and your newspaper, or the media you represent.
My name is Fred. It's what I write for Daily Sun.
Daily what?
Daily Sun.
Okay.
So, sir, you quoted from the Constitution and the Senate Standing Rules. So, I do say, before I ask my question.
Yes, go on.
Section 311 of the Constitution of Nigeria, that's subsection 1. It says, the provision of this section shall have effect until the National Assembly or the House of Assembly exercises the powers conferred upon it by Section 60 or 101 of this Constitution as appropriate. Then subsection 2 says, the standing orders of the Senate established under this former Constitution, which is 1979, shall apply in relation to the proceedings in the Senate established under this Constitution. Now, the Senate Standing Rule as amended, 2022, Standing Order 3, Rule 2, says nomination of senators to serve as presiding officers and appointment of principal officers and other officers of the Senate or any parliamentary delegation shall be in accordance with the ranking of senators, determining ranking, other issues spelled out. Now,
those from House of Reps.
This was about the Senate, so I'll dwell on that side. Because you quoted, I also want to quote from here. Sir, in 2019, Adam Oshomole was the chairman of the party. He's from Edo State. He's the first time as senator-elect. He microzoned the position of the Senate president to Ahmed Lawan and forbade every other person from contesting for that position. And one of the reasons he advanced was that it must be on the basis of ranking. On that very day, he was there. All the governors of APC were there to ensure that all the boys in quotes fell into line and had to abide by the decision of the party. That was done. Again, this current one that's coming on board, out of 18 senators elect from the South, only one is ranking. in this case, Senator Godswill Akpabio, who for some reasons many people feel is unpopular to hold that position. Now, based on what you have read and what I have read, do you think you are constitutionally in order to have argued, based on what you said, that the issue of zoning should be jettisoned because a particular person has an interest to...
Zoning should be jettisoned.
You can respond, sir. Let me finish, sir, please. When I finish, you respond.
Okay.
Does it mean we should jettison that because there is a position already predetermined, knowing fully well that if you are not ranking as a senator, it's almost impossible for you to understand the procedure of the House, to understand how to preside over matters, and across board, across the world, the issue of ranking is important as well. Should we neglect that because we want to serve an interest? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me take you one by one. Yes. Let me, just a minute. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Henry Umoru, Vanguard. Sir, in your speech, you quoted 3-3. The other people, yes, sorry, the book you are holding, Senate Standing Orders, as amended 2022, page 3, section 1. You didn't quote that. Which states rank? I want you to clarify so that I will go home with my story. Thank you.
Wait. Yeah, just run. Now, take it easy. We'll clarify ourselves. Yes, I will respond to you, distinguished Senator Clever. We answer, but I will respond to two of you immediately.
It's okay. We didn't say that there is no ranking. There is ranking in the Senate, but there is an order of ranking. All right? Let me read the order of ranking.
Take.
Order 3, subsection 2. Nomination of senators to serve as presiding officers and appointments of principal officers and other officers of the Senate or on any parliamentary delegation shall be in accordance with the ranking of senators. In determining ranking, the following order shall be applied.
Applied, yes. Listen.
Senators returning based on number of times elected.
Elected, yes.
2, senators who had been members of the House of Representatives.
Yes.
3, senators elect as senators for the first
time.
So what we are saying is that not that there is no ranking, but it does not really exclude the
new member,
depending on the ranking order of those who are returning.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Now, if you see, just a minute. If you see the provisions as spelled out in the House of Representatives, coming to become a speaker or deputy speaker is very, very clear, no ambiguity. You must have cognate experience. Now, unlike the one of the Senate, 3 opportunities are given there. Yes, senator with ranking, who may have come once, second time, third time, fourth time, as the case may be, can contest. Or senators who had opportunity in the House of Representatives who now move to the Senate. Or a new senator who came in the first time, who had the capacity, who is sure of himself or herself. If you watch, 2000, listen, you ask me a question. Well, you have to say a question. You are not a judge to preside over. You listen. Now, in 2007, Senator George Akume was a first-time senator, and he contested for the Senate presidency. The rules have been there. He almost won. He went far. Even Akpabio, who came in the first time, became Senate majority leader. Is that not true? I'm sorry, Senate minority leader. Where you have just manager. Is that not true? So the rule, as it relates to the Senate, allow a senator who will be there severally to contest, or a member from House of Reps who now succeed down to the Senate to contest, or a senator who just came in the first time. So it is the decision of the senators on the floor to decide who they will vote for as their Senate president. So the rule of the Senate is very clear and different from that of House of Rep. In House of Reps, you must have the cognate experience. So you should get it very clear. Huh?
Let me
Thank you.
say,
Yes.
I am a journalist too, and when you are asking a question, you don't impose your opinion.
Yes.
On you ask your question, you get your clarification. This thing is very clear. And in our speech, we said all elected senators are qualified to contest. Even if we don't say we didn't spell out the ranking, it's obvious. It's obvious that there have been some people there, and then some people came in at some point, maybe later, or they had served elsewhere. You know, the Senate, if you look at the Senate, it's composed of Nigerians with varying experiences, different experiences. Some of them have been governors, some of them have been captains of industry, some of them have been bishops, some of them have been senior police officers or military officers. So they have had experiences everywhere. And I think it is in that wisdom, more than, that you can say that even to get elected to the Senate, you must be above 35 years. It's not like that in the House of Reps. Yeah. So you have to be, there is a presumption that if you are coming to the Senate, you are an experienced person. So that you can lead the Senate. And if you have the capacity and you have the support of your colleagues.
The choice is on the senators to vote.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that is the situation.
Next question. Yes.
Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen. You've made a very good point. But let me just add, in legal drafting, whatever that is not expressly included. Is expressly excluded. And that is why you have in the House of Reps, it is expressly included that you must be a ranking member.
With cognate experience. I drafted
to contest for the position of the House of Reps, Speaker or Deputy Speaker. That is expressly included. In the case of the Senate rule, it's expressly excluded, which means the game is open. And that has been expressed in subsection 3(2)(a).
Are you okay? Yes, next question. Next question. It's okay.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. My name is Lucky Isawode. I work for Channels Television.
Okay.
At different fora, some have complained that the zoning to the South-South shouldn't have been micro-zoned to a particular senator. Is this forum in support of that, or you have a particular senator in mind that you are supporting?
This forum, if you listen to our message, is that first, we are very satisfied and grateful to the party and to the president-elect for zoning the position of the Senate president to the South-South. Secondly, in democracy, allow people to participate. Now that it has been zoned to us, we have credible, so many of them, array of people who, by their virtue of their position in life, calling in life, they can hold any position. So allow those elected from the South-South to participate, if any of them want to be involved, to participate in the election of the Senate presidency. Whoever that come out to participate and his colleague on the floor of the Senate vote for such person, that is okay by us. But not to be restricted to an individual. That is all. Yes? Next. Are you okay? That is the import of our paper. Yes, go on. Yes. No?
Sorry, and let me tell you something.
Yes.
We have also emphasized that this is the first time the APC is winning a substantial number of members
in the South-South
zone. It has never happened before. So we think the South-South zone has earned the right to provide the Senate president.
Of course.
By virtue of the fact that our people and gave us a substantial number of both senators and House of Representative members. So we are happy about that, and we commend our people for having faith in us, and we expect that whoever emerges will not disappoint the people of the South, and the people of Nigeria.
It should not be microzone. That is just so. You want me to pronounce it? Yes. You still want to explain again? Okay.
Just to strengthen the submission of the chairman and Honorable Clever Kisipo, you will recall the National Working Committee of our great party in their last NWC meeting, having endorsed the zoning of the office of the Senate President to South-South, did say that it would also be subjected to better, further, and wider consultation.
Yes.
Is in pursuit or in furtherance of that better, further, and wider consultation and consideration that has given birth to this event today.
Yes.
As defenders and promoters of democracy, we strongly believe that our role as former National Assembly members will be able to pontificate from a position of strength and also from a position of experience. That is why we have taken time to read the House rules as it relates to Senate to you, so that the much needed illumination on this subject matter can be provided for Nigeria, so that they understand how Parliament works.
Operates, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
It is also important to note that our real aim, our real objective here is how the Senate President should be zoned to the South-South. That is our number one aim.
That was clear.
We are not even after microzoning and then the rest of them. Those ones are not, those ones are secondary to us. Our own aim is how the Senate President, as it has been zoned, should remain in the South-South. Well, we know that microzoning is not alien to politics, but that is not our real aim now. Our real aim is how the Senate President, as it has been zoned, should remain.
And allow others to participate.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Having listened to the last speaker,
Yes.
I want to believe that why we are here today is very, very specific. We are here on the basis of the zoning to the South-South. And we are very happy that the party has taken that decision. And in doing that, this is democracy. And we all know what democracy means.
Yes.
The rancor and the controversy that has visited the zoning in the recent time is as a result of the macro zoning. And the party has come out to clearly specify that they are going to go into wider consultation. And on the basis of that, I have no iota of doubt that the party will come out with a meaningful zoning formula where opportunity will be given to any member of the Senate who is qualified to contest without any hindrance. That's from the South-South. So also for other positions. Yes. So I want us to make it clear today that that is the aim why we are here. And nobody should miss it. Like you asked question about Iraqi. We are talking of nomination, and the section that has been read to us is that has to deal with nomination. On that very day, in Parliament, somebody will rise and he will nominate a member elect. A member elect. Nominate a member. So if on a senator, if for instance on that very day, you nominate me just coming to the Senate for the first time, and I accept, that nomination stands.
Yes.
There is no other question about it. This ranking you are talking is, for instance, you want to send people on parliamentary assignment, you want to send people on this, and there's it's quote is embedded here in section 3 you are just quoting. It is not expressly stated that you must comply with this one, take the first person and the second person before you do that. And of course, who of course did not meet this requirement you are referring to. Please.
Thank you.
Wait, excuse me. Wait, just wait. Please.
I am in charge. Wait.
Gentlemen, we will take one more question. And then
They can ask. What is there that we cannot answer? What are they going to answer? Go on, go on.
Come on.
So far, there is no repetition of question. Go on. Oh, go on, go on. Go on.
What I want to add, I want to go home with.
Yes.
The party has zoned it to South.
Yes. Which we are.
And the party has microzoned to an individual. Now, this group, the body language, is it that Akpabio's name should be removed and let it be South, so that anybody can go for it? I want to.
Go read the speech. No. Please, come. Give me. I don't need to answer that your question. No, wait. No. I don't know the people you are representing. Whatever, read the paper we have presented, and we have explained, each of us have explained the purpose of this press conference. Democracy. Participation by many people. If you want to measure Akpabio, that is your business. We did not measure Akpabio. Allow people to participate. That is what we said. And we have extended greetings to the party and indeed to the president-elect for zoning it to our side. We are quite happy. But in zoning that, allow people to participate. So whether you measure the name of Akpabio or not, go and read the text of our press conference. Yes, any other one? That is the last. Yes?
My name is John Akubo.
Yes.
I write for The Guardian.
Good, Guardian.
Yes. Based on the foregoing,
yes,
we want to really know exactly what specifically do you want from the president-elect.
It's in the press. Is that
Never miss a moment. Instant breaking news from all over the globe. Live streaming of your favorite programs delivered directly to you. Watch anytime from anywhere on your mobile or smart devices. Download the TVC News app today. Available on Google Play and Apple Store.
Every week, Green Angle, in partnership with Wild Aid, will bring you a documentary series on environmental issues affecting Nigeria's amazing biodiversity, from climate change, air pollution, and wildlife conservation. We will be traveling across Nigeria to give you on-the-ground report of the issues affecting our environment. It airs every Saturday at 4:30 p.m. only on TVC News.
It's always a great morning on the TVC Breakfast Show.
Thanks for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
With the array of stories that matter and what's behind them.
As you say, the first blow indicates the direction of government.
Tell us what really is going on between your union and the federal government.
Once it's generated,
if you don't use it, it's waste.
We are not even sure whether we have a strategy for security.
Are you saying that there was nothing wrong in that?
Was he the one driving the taxi?
Answer the question.
Reveal your morning with all you need to know.
Like the
yes, just mundane lyrics.
Yes.
How does that fit into your scheme of events or duties right now?
No chief of staff, no general has the right to call a governor to order. The governor has been elected by his people.
Start your day right, because this is the breakfast show that adds to your breakfast. TVC Breakfast, weekdays at 7 a.m. only on TVC News.
Never miss a moment. Instant breaking news from all over the globe. Live streaming of your favorite programs delivered directly to you. Watch anytime from anywhere on your mobile or smart devices. Download the TVC News app today. Available on Google Play and Apple Store.
If it was a soldier, before you open your mouth to say you will call the governor, you would have been thoroughly dealt with. What Sheung did to this police